Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check this headline out today. Congressman attacks Ripple, XRP, and cryptocurrency exchanges. Oh, we got that and so much more. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow me on Twitter at Dig Perspectives at the top of the screen. Everything we're talking about here today. Look at this. $1.128 trillion market cap for crypto. We're up 4.3%. Good afternoon, everybody. It's July 20th, 2022. I want to remind you right now that just since this morning, we're talking it was 1.55 billion. So we're talking it's about 70 plus billion has come into the market in the last few hours. How about that for a notion? Right now, Bitcoin's jumped over $2,000, 24,100 plus. Ethereum, $1,500 now, almost 1,600, up 53.3% on the 7-day. XRP is 37 cents. It's up 3.1 on the 24-hour and over 20% on the 7-day. Let's look at the range of price very quickly here. 37 cents on the bottom, 38 cents on the top. We will keep an eye on it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, reminding everybody of this opportunity that you can invest in multi-million-dollar paintings, attractive historical price appreciation to similar artists' work, buy and sell shares on a secondary market. There's no minimum, but just for an example, if you put $45,000 in on the last round of paintings that got sold, you would have made $60,000. Ladies and gentlemen, 450,000 customers can't be wrong. Check out the link underneath the video. I love working with them and I love being a customer even more. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Coinbase Rosetta. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Coinbase Rosetta was really initially developed so they could use it as a middleware used to integrate blockchains into the Coinbase platform securely. Well, Coinbase Rosetta integration now fully supports Kava EVM. I tell you, Kava is doing big things during this time of uncertainty. They're looking within and they're growing and building out. I tell you, I'm keeping a close eye. I tell you, you guys should follow them. I know I am. Make sure you give them a like and follow for sure and keep up to date to what they're doing. Look at this right here. Singapore's central bank to unveil its strategy to develop the country as a crypto hub next month. Well, I can't wait to see those plans, especially knowing Ripple has been a huge player in that part of the world. Wonder if they're in those plans anywhere. Right here, we see the UK finance minister announce that a bill for the use of stablecoins will be introduced before the parliament today. That was from yesterday. So that is going to be introduced to the UK parliament today. Very exciting knowing that the EU has just launched the first euro coin, courtesy of Circle, the same one who's launched the US digital dollar here in the United States. I tell you, I think things are starting to take shape, ladies and gentlemen. But this is still a problem here in the United States, and it's certainly symbolic of just this one man. U.S. Representative Brad Sherman urges the SEC to go after crypto exchanges that had traded in XRP. Oh, and that's not all. Oh, wait, I got it for you now. This is a clip courtesy here of Ripple Van Winkle. I think I shared a clip too, but I grabbed this one first. This is what we're doing. Appreciate you, Van Winkle. Take a listen to what he said here. And he commented more than once in this hearing that he believed personally XRP was a security. And I felt it very, very awkward that this congressman would take a personal attack towards one entity. Take a listen.
You've gone after XRP because XRP is a security. But you haven't gone after all the major crypto exchanges that process tens of thousands, if not far more, transactions. If XRP is a security, and you think it is, and I think it is, why are these crypto exchanges not in violation of law? And is it enough that the crypto exchanges have said, Well, having committed tens of thousands of violations in the past, we promise not to do any more in the future. Is that enough to get you off the hook for enforcement?
So, again, I can't talk about what matters we're looking at or not looking at. We have brought exchange cases. We brought one last year against Poloniex. I share your concerns that if the securities are...
It's easier to go after the small fish than the big fish. But the big fish operating the major exchanges did many, many tens of thousands of transactions with XRP. You know it's a security. That means they were illegally operating a securities exchange. They know it's illegal because they stopped doing it, even though it was profitable. So if they know it's illegal, and you know it's illegal, and I know it's illegal, I hope you'd focus on that.
And how many more times can you say illegal in the conversation about XRP? I tell you, this guy is a problem. And if you're in his district and you're into crypto, you may want to consider the opposite offering when it comes time to vote, because the reality is this man is obviously out of touch, and he is serving an agenda that is certainly appears to me to be bought and paid for. And it isn't the concern of the retail investor. Right here, Stuart Alderati reacts to exactly what Brad Sherman said. And he says, can I get a fact check on aisle 2, please? Representative Sherman, the U.S. has not, in fact, no country has, determined XRP to be a security. When elected officials don't understand that the mere filing of a case by the SEC doesn't determine anything, it's more than concerning. Well said, Stuart Alderati. It absolutely is. I mean, if there was anybody that really diminished their own credibility in that statement, it was Brad Sherman. He really put himself in question. And to further the point is John Deaton that says, everyone please remember, the SEC does not determine whether an asset is a security. Go back and read the SEC's opposition petition for the right of mandamus. The SEC stated that it doesn't make security determinations. Only the federal district court can. That is what we're waiting for now in the SEC versus Ripple case. One more very quickly before we move on here. This is an excellent point of view from Mark Phillips, the author of the article of how XRP gets to $10,000. Mark, shout out to you, my friend. It appears Brad Sherman is also supporting the continued efforts to create a digital asset monopoly. Hashtag ETHgate he is flat wrong and is killing American innovation and competitiveness. I am a voting Democrat, and Brad Sherman must go. I tell you, it was quite troubling to hear him say that from his position in government. This is a quick recap of exactly what went on in the House Financial Services Committee, right here from none other than Charles Gasparino. Shout out to Coining 203 for this one.
Services Committee hearing, as you know, Maxine Waters, the Congresswoman from Los Angeles, Democrat, runs the committee. And, you know, the sparks were flying between Dems and Republicans over just about everything, but mainly cryptocurrency and SEC regulations. They had the head of the SEC Enforcement Division up there, Gerbir. I'm gonna butcher his name, but I'm gonna try. Gerbir Gruwal was up there, the head of enforcement. Not quite Gary Gensler, but one of the top people at the SEC. And it basically showed how Republicans, if they take control of the House, what their agenda is going to be. And, you know, on the financial services side, they are going to be squeezing the SEC on its aggressive agenda on crypto. Democrats on the committee want crypto to be more regulated. They think the case against Ripple should be expanded to exchanges that traded XRP and Ripple. Republicans want it to be scaled back, and also ESG. I mean, the Republicans made it really clear that they don't think the SEC should be weighing into this area of forcing companies to disclose environmental standards and you know, every sort of you know, the ethnicities of every board member and employee. They don't think that's necessarily disclosure. Gary Gensler, the SEC chief, does. And so you could see how the battle lines are being drawn here, Neil. It's going to be really interesting if the House goes Republican, as a lot of people think they will. Gary Gensler is going to have a target on his back by the Republicans, particularly in the House Financial Services Committee. If they get the Senate, then expect the same on the Banking Committee. It's going to be really rough sledding for the SEC chair, Neil. Back to you.
And there you go. And those are two very, very important points that I want to take away from this. I made it in the earlier video, and it's worth noting again. One, Gary Gensler is going to probably lose his job if the Republicans take the seats in the House and certainly in the Senate come November. So that means the Dems understand this. They understand the pressure that's in front of them, right? So now that puts them in a full court press position that if they want to get something done as far as legislation for crypto and beyond, they better get it done before November. So we're going to have to watch this window of time as we move forward. No guarantees, but something very special took place yesterday while this hearing was going on with the House Financial Services Committee. It was the swearing in of Michael S. Barr as the Vice Chair of Supervision for the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Congratulations to you, Michael. As a reminder, very quickly, Michael S. Barr, former Treasury official, former Ripple board advisor. That is remarkable. Also the architect of the Dodd-Frank Act, also the architect of FSOC, which is a division within the Treasury that does not need Congress's approval to deem things systemically important to the financial system, like non-financial institutions. Keep that in mind as we move forward in the coming weeks and months, ladies and gentlemen. And looking right here very quickly, what are we to expect of the XRP price? It's moving up over 20% over the last 7 days. Egg Crypto says right here, expecting 38 cents to be very stubborn resistance level. Previously, it took 5 major touches, as you can see, to break down. This means we need a minimum of 5 touches point to break up, but it should work out on the 3rd, hopefully. So we will keep an eye out for that, and we are currently at 38 cents right now. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get out of here, 82% off on a 27-month plan for Pure VPN. This is one of the many different ways I help hide my anonymity and protect myself online. I love being a customer. I love working with them. You have a link underneath the video for these things and Masterworks and so many more. Check them all out for the great specials and deals that they have, but you got to click the links to get them. I'll catch all of you on the next one.